Namaste. This is Professor Eslal, Professor of Mathematics in the Department of Science and Technology under the Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Learners, today we are going to discuss one of the important topic of your algebra, and that is how to represent complex number, in the polar form or polar representation of complex number. To make this topic more illustrative, to more comfortable for you to understand, I would like to discuss firstly about Argand diagram, and for that I can use the board to explain it. Suppose this is, please let us write, this is Z is equal to A plus iota B. This is a complex number, where A and B both are real. Then according to Argand, please draw, this is x-axis, x-axis dash, and this is y dash. This is the origin. According to Argand, a very seasoned mathematician, this real part of complex number Z is equal to A plus iota B is written on x-axis. Means this part is what? This is A. Whereas the imaginary part means this B is written on y-axis. In this way, we find here a point. You see, please, P small a, comma, small b. I hope it is clear. This is P, A, comma, B. So according to Argand, the real part of this complex number A is written on x-axis in the positive part of x-axis, means in right hand side, and the imaginary part of this complex number is written on y-axis. In this way, a point PAB is formed. Also, a plane you see on the cursor here, this XOY, this plane is also formed. This plane is called Argand plane, and this diagram is called Argand diagram, and this is the representation of a complex number. And you know that in case of real number system, we can also find the same here. If you are writing 2 and if you are writing here 3, then you can find here P, 2, 3. So the question we raised in the previous lecture, that whether is there any justification that says that Z is equal to A plus iota B is a complex number? Yes. This is the justification that according to Argand, the real part of a complex number may be written on x-axis, whereas the imaginary part of this complex number B may be written on y-axis. In this way, a point PAB is formed and a plane XOY is also formed. This plane is Argand plane, and then the diagram that is representing this complex number as a whole is called Argand diagram. Now, this is the reason, this is the justification that complex number is also a number. complex number is also a number, because like real number system, like other digits, a plus iota b, that is an algebraic complex number, may also be represented on, Argand diagram. So I hope learners, you have got it, that how to represent a complex number on Argand diagram, or how to justify that z plus iota b is a complex number. Now I am deleting these all diagrams, and I am giving you another tips to you. You see here, z is equal to a plus iota b. You see, this is z is equal to a plus iota b, and as you have seen, just we have drawn a diagram that this real part, just you have seen here that this complex number, this is x-axis, and this is, y-axis, this is origin, this is x dash, and here is, a, and here is, b. So you take here a point P, and draw a perpendicular from here. This, suppose this angle is theta, right? And the distance between O to P, suppose it is r, a small r. Then from triangle, you have to take a triangle. What? P, this is suppose M. This is POM. This is right angle triangle. POM. What you are finding from this triangle? POM. Please find cos theta. This is what? B by H means base divided by hypotenuse. This is a small a, this base divided by a small r. So therefore A is what? Please tell me. A is what? This is r into cos theta. R into, this is cos theta. A is equal to r into cos theta. Similarly, if you are finding sin theta, then this will be B is equal to r into sin theta. So A is equal to r cos theta and B is equal to r sin theta. Now you see the same. We are going to square this equation and this equation. Then we can find A square plus B square sorry for interruption. then we can write